Hi students, welcome back to video classes. So in the last video we completed first Roman in exercise 3.4. So in this video let us continue that exercise. See the second one. Here the second question is, form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solution by the elimination method. Okay, see the first question. Here the first question is, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 by 2. If we only add 1 to the denominator, what is the fraction? Okay, so if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. And it becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? So it is very clear. So what are the unknowns in this situation? The numerator and denominators of the fractions. Let us take the numerator and denominators as x and y. Let the numerator be x and the denominator be y. Therefore, the fraction is x by y. Okay, so now observe the given question and see the first condition. Here, what is the first condition? If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. We add 1 to the numerator. Here the numerator is x. If you add 1 to this numerator, it's x plus 1. And subtract 1 from the denominator. Here what is the denominator? Y is the denominator, and you subtract 1 from this denominator, then it changes to y minus 1. Then a fraction reduces to 1. That means if we add to the numerator and subtract from the denominator, the result fraction is x plus 1 by y minus 1. And this fraction reduces to 1. Means this fraction value is equal to 1. So according to the question, here the first condition is, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, the fraction reduces to 1. So if the numerator is x and the denominator is y, and if we add 1 to the numerator, then it changes to x plus 1, and if you subtract 1 from the denominator, it changes to y minus 1, and the result fraction is reduces to 1, so it is equal to 1. Okay, so this is the mathematical equation for the first condition. Now change this equation to linear equation in two variables by doing cross multiplication. So when we do the cross multiplication, x plus 1 is equal to y minus 1, and when you present the variable terms on the left side and constant terms on the right side, that implies x minus y is equal to minus 1 minus 1. So x minus y is equal to minus 2. So this is the first equation. And let's see the second condition in that situation. Here what is the second condition? It means the fraction becomes 1 by 2 when if we only add 1 to the denominator. Here the denominator is y. If you add 1 to this denominator, the fraction becomes 1 by 2. So here we are not disturb the numerator as it is. Here the numerator is x, but if you add 1 to the denominator, here the denominator is y. If you add 1 to this denominator, then the denominator changes to y plus 1. Then it becomes 1 by 2, means it is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so this is the mathematical equation for second condition. Now change this equation to linear equation in two variables by doing cross multiplication. So 2 into x, 2x is equal to y plus 1. When you transpose y to left side, so 2x minus y is equal to 1. This is the second equation. Now solve these two equations by elimination method. Okay, so first we write the two equations one by one. X minus y is equal to minus 2 and 2x minus y is equal to 1. And what is the first step in that elimination method? We eliminate any one variable out of the two variables, and observe the equations. Already numerically y coefficients are equal. Here the y coefficient is 1 numerically. Okay, here the y coefficient is 1. So the y coefficients are equal. So that's why better to eliminate y from these two equations. Okay, so to eliminate that y term from the two equations, you are doing addition or subtraction. That means we add these two equations or subtract one equation from the another equation. Let us observe the signs of y terms. Here y term sign is minus, here y term sign is minus. So both have same sign. So let's do subtraction. Subtract second equation from the first equation. So that's why here I change the signs of the second equation. The sign of the first term is plus, it becomes minus, and the second term is minus, it becomes plus, and the constant term sign is plus, so it becomes minus. Okay, now simplify this. X minus 2x, it is equal to minus x, plus y minus y cancel, minus 2 minus 1, it is equal to minus 3. So when you cancel minus both sides, then x is equal to 3. Okay, now substitute this x value in either equation 1 or 2. Here I substitute that x value in equation 1. So here the first equation is x minus y is equal to minus 2. So when I substitute the x value in this equation, that implies 3 minus y is equal to minus 2, minus y is equal to minus 2 minus 3, minus y is equal to minus 5. So both sides, if you omit that minus signs, so y is equal to 5. Hence the required fraction is 3 by 5. Okay, let's come to the next one. Here the next question is, 5 years ago Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Nuri and Sonu? Okay, so 5 years ago Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Nuri and Sonu? So it is very clear. What are the two unknowns? The present ages of Nuri and Sonu. Both are the two unknowns. So let us take the two unknowns as x and y. Let the present age of Nuri be x years and the present age of Sonu be y years. Okay, let us observe the first condition. 5 years ago Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. Here x and y are the present ages, but in the first condition he gives the relation in between the Nuri's and Sonu's age 5 years ago. So first we find the ages of Nuri and Sonu 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, 5 years ago Nuri is equal to present age is x years, so 5 years ago her age is x minus 5 years ago. Okay, and Sonu is present age is y years, 5 years ago her age y minus 5 years. So according to the question, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu means Nuri age was 3 times as old as Sonu's age. So 5 years ago, Sonu age is y minus 5 years. 3 times means 3 into y minus 5. It is equal to Nuri's age. So x minus 5 is equal to 3 into y minus 5. So this is the mathematical equation for the first condition, and write it in standard form of linear equation, 2 variables. So that implies x minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 15. So x minus 3y is equal to minus 15 plus 5. X minus 3y is equal to minus 10. This is the first equation. And the second condition is 10 years later. 10 years later, Nuri is, that means after 10 years, Nuri's present age is x years. So after 10 years, her age is x plus 10 years. And Sonu is equal to y plus 10 years according to the question. So after the 10 years, what is the relation between their ages? Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. That means after 10 years, Nuri is twice, means 2 times as old as Sonu's age. So after 10 years, Sonu's age is y plus 10 years. So 2 times means 2 into y plus 10. It is equal to Nuri's age, x plus 10. Now change this equation to standard form of linear equation in 2 variables. So x plus 10 is equal to 2y plus 20. So when you transpose 2y to left side, it becomes minus 2, and plus 10 transpose to right side, it changes to minus 10. So x minus 2y is equal to 20 minus 10, 10. This is the second equation. Now solve these 2 equations by elimination method. So write the 2 equations one by one. X minus 3y is equal to minus 10 and x minus 2y is equal to 10. Already x coefficients are equal. So by adding these 2 equations, we eliminate the x, or doing subtraction. So same, they have the same sign. So let's do subtraction. That means subtract second equation from the first equation. So that's why here we change the signs of the second equation. Okay, so plus x minus x cancel, minus 3y plus 2y minus y is equal to minus 10 minus 10 minus 20. So y is equal to 20. Now substitute y in either equation 1 or 2. Equation 1. So x minus 3 into 20 is equal to minus 10. So x minus 60 is equal to minus 10. X is equal to minus 10 plus 60. X is equal to 50. Okay. So x means present age of Nuri and y means present age of Sonu. Hence present age of Nuri is 50 years and the present age of Sonu is 20 years. Let's come to the third one. Here the third question is, the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. Also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Find the number. Read the question carefully. Most important question. The sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 9. Also, 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Then you find the number. Okay, so at the end of the question, what we required? We required a two-digit number. We required a two-digit number. Okay, but observe the conditions for this two-digit number. The sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 9. So here we find a two-digit number, and this 9 presents what? The sum of the digits in the two-digit number. Okay, so two-digit number means the two digits placed in ones and tens place. So here the 9 presents the sum of the two digits. So in the two-digit number, the two digits are placed in ones and tens place. So here what are the two unknowns? Yeah, the digit in ones place and the tens place are the two unknowns. Okay, and also 9 times of this number means two-digit number. 9 times of two-digit number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. That means if you find 9 times of the two-digit number, then you get twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. For example, here I am taking only one example. It's not a correct answer. Here I am taking one example. For example, if the two-digit number is 12. Okay, if the two-digit number is 12, 9 times of this number means 12 into 9 is equal to twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. So here the two-digit number is 12. Okay, so you interchange the digits in the two-digit number. The new number is 20. The new number is 21, and the 9 times of this two-digit number is equal to 2 times the number obtained by reversing the digits. That means it is equal to 2 into 21. Actually they are not equal, just I am explaining the second condition by taking one example only. Okay, so at the end of the question, actually we find a two-digit number. So according to the second condition, if you find the 9 times of the two-digit number, that value is equal to twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. That means when you are interchange the digits in the two-digit number, that 2 times of that number equal to 9 times the two-digit number, like this. Okay, let's start our solution. So here what are the two unknowns? In the first condition, the 9 presents the sum of the two digits of the two-digit number. So here we take the two unknowns as the two digits in the two-digit number. Let the digit in tens place be X and the digit in ones place be Y. Okay, here in the two-digit number, X is in tens place and Y is in ones place. Therefore, the two-digit number is, So when you take x in tens place and y in ones place, then the two digit number is, so if you take x in tens place, its place value is 10x, and if you take y in ones place, its place value is y. By adding these two place values, we get the two digit number. Generally we follow the basic rule. Okay, so for example, when you take 4 in tens place and 2 is ones place, what is the two digit number? Simply we said 42. So how to get this 42? Yeah, by adding the place values of these two digits we get this 42. So 4 is in tens place, so its place value is 40. 2 is in ones place, its place value is 2. So 40 plus 2, it is equal to 42. Here also I am following the same basic rule. X in tens place, so its place value is 10x. Y in ones place, so its place value is y. So therefore the two digit number is, by adding these two place values, yes, we get the two digit number. So therefore the two digit number is 10x plus y. So here we know the digits, we know the values of the digits, so that's why here we get the two digit number very clearly. But here we don't know the digits in tens and ones place, so that's why we present the two digit number in expression form. Okay, so according to the problem, the first condition is sum of the digits is 9. Here what are the digits? X and y, their sum is 9, means x plus y is equal to 9. This is the first equation. And also 9 times of this two digit number. Here what is the two digit number? 10x plus y is the two digit number. This total expression is presents the required two digit number. So 9 times of this number means 9 into 10x plus y is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. This result is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. First we find the two digit number obtained by reversing the two digit number. Reverse means you interchange the digit at tens place to ones place to tens place. Here the digit at our tens place is x. Now we take that digit in ones place. Here the digit at ones place is y. Now we take that y in tens place. Then new number is y is in tens place, so its place value is 10y. X is in ones place, its place value is x. Therefore the new number is 10y plus x. So 9 times of the two digit number is 2 times. Twice means 2 times the number obtained, that means 2 times of this new number. So it is equal to 2 into 10y plus x. Now simplify this. 9 into 10x, 90x plus 9y is equal to 20y plus 2x. So when you transpose all terms to left side, 90x plus 9y minus 20y minus 2x is equal to 0. So 90x minus 2x, 88x minus 9y minus 20y minus 11y is equal to 0. Okay, and when you observe the two terms, 11 is the common factor. So when you take it out, 11 into 8x minus y is equal to 0, and when you transpose this 11 to right side, that implies 8x minus y is equal to 0. This is the second equation. Now solve 1 and 2 by elimination method. Okay, so first write the two equations one by one. X plus y is equal to 9, this is the first equation, and 8x minus y is equal to 0, this is the second equation. So numerically y coefficients are equal, so better to eliminate this y. Okay, but when you observe the signs of the terms, they are different, so add these two equations. So we are adding, so we didn't change any signs in the second equation. So x plus 8x 9x plus y minus y cancel, 9 plus 0 9. So x is equal to 9 by 9, x is equal to 1. And substitute this x in equation 1. Here what is the first equation? X plus y is equal to 9. So when I substitute this x value in equation 1, 1 plus y is equal to 9. So y is equal to 9 minus 1, y is equal to 8. Okay, so here x and y are presents what? X presents the digit in tens place and y presents the digit at ones place. Okay, so here the tens place digit is 1 and the ones place digit is 8. Therefore, that means hence the required 2-digit number is 18. The digit at ones place is 8 and the digit at tens place is 1. So the required 2-digit number is 18. So this is the third one. So we will stop here. Remaining sums we will continue in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.